But of course, if you need to unmute yourself, you'll just go ahead and unmute yourself. So I wanted to start today. I was thinking a lot about, these movements, but take a moment to sit and allow some slowness and some stillness to come into your body. Even now, while I've been talking, you've been moving and resettling and fidgeting, and now just take a moment to be quiet and still. So as you start to breathe in and breathe out, you'll begin to notice a subtle movement in your body, where as you breathe in, your chest lifts a little bit, and as you breathe out, your chest sinks down a little bit. Maybe you roll a little bit. So if you had a bowl of water in your pelvis, it's just starting to move the water a little forward as you breathe in, like you're spilling the water this way. And then as you breathe out, the pelvis shifts back a little bit and the water will be spilling out the back of you. But it's not a motion yet. I don't want you to do it as an action. Like, don't pull yourself forward. Just notice on the inhale how it rocks you just a little forward and lifts you up. And then as you breathe out, your spine rounds a little bit, your chest drops, your breasts drop. And then as you breathe in, you kind of lift up the perk, lifting up the chest kind of goes up, and it's just an unforced action. Now you can start to make it a little bit more of a motion. So you're breathing in and you're lifting your chest a little bit, just a little bit more than you were. And then breathe out, round it back. And then slowly you're breathing in, lifting, feeling the chest, and feeling suspended from a string at the back of your head. So you're still staying very tall, even when you sink back. You're just lifting, it pulls you back up. And now bring your hands behind your back. So your thumbs are at the front and your fingers are around the back. And continue that motion where you breathe in and first you feel your water spilling, then you feel your belly opening, then you feel your hands lifting. And then as you breathe out, your hands start to drop, the middle, lower back, and then the water spills out the other side. Breathe in, pull up the water, the belly, the hands, and slowly continuing the motion, even after that little pause, breathing out, ribs, back, belly. Breathe in, lift up. Feel the hands expand. And when you're ready, breathe out. Hands behind the head. So you're going to interlace your fingers. Sorry, it's called Venus lock. We're going to use it later. Put it behind your head. Thank you. Yep. So now you're going to pull your abdomen, spill the water, round the belly, up to the ribs, up, 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 opening the chest, lifting up. Like you can even lean a little bit up towards the ceiling, but keep your eyes and your nose together. And then as you breathe out, pull that seat back, pull it back and have everything roll round as you breathe out. Breathe in, open and lift, extend. Drop your shoulders, relax your jaw. Feel that final motion at the top before it's a little pause and then you're like, oh yeah, the other way. Pull it back slowly. breathing in and lifting. Open your chest wide. Pull the elbows apart. Yes. And breathe out. Round, round, round. And breathe in. Come up and hold to center. Take a breath in. And release your hands down. We're going to do a short meditation that is for self-esteem and confidence. And we've done it before, but I did the breathing a little differently, and I just discovered this version of it. So we're using the mantra, I am bountiful, I am blissful, I am beautiful. BBB, bountiful, beautiful, blissful, beautiful. And then the second part of the mantra is excel, excel, fearless. I am bountiful, I am blissful, I am beautiful, excel, excel, fearless. You're going to say that in your head. So you're going to hold what's called Gyan Mudra. Your hands are in the OK symbol, and you're going to rest them down on your lap. And if you like, I actually enjoy, I'm sitting up, so it's a little different for me. You want to have your hands, and I would be sitting crisscross. I let my arms rest so that the top of my arm can be straight, and it allows my shoulders to drop a little bit, but it helps me sit up a little taller. It's a little bit of an easel stand there. And your eyes are either going to be 9/10 closed, looking at the tip of your nose, or you can close your eyes, and then I want you to try to look out the center of your chin. That is really awkward, I know. I don't understand really how to do it. But imagine you have an eyeball on your chin, and you're looking through your scenery in front of you through a lower set of eyes, in a sense. You're going to breathe in a full deep breath in, and you're going to hold your breath, and you're going to mentally recite the first half of the mantra. I am bountiful, I am blissful, I am beautiful. Then you're going to breathe out fully, a full exhale. Hold your breath out and say in your head, excel, excel, fearless. Repeat. Breathe in and hold. Mentally recite. And breathe out and hold. And recite the second half of the mantra. And please continue on for a few moments, few minutes. Inhaling, bountiful, blissful, beautiful. Exhaling, holding. Excel, excel, fearless. And even in this stillness, can you feel that wave breathing happening at the same time? Inhale, exhale. And let's take one more cycle together. Breathing in and holding. Smile. And breathe out and hold. And please rub your hands together. Your eyes are probably closed. Let's put our warm hands over our eyes so the whole round of the palm covers where the eyes will open. Blink your eyes a few times inside your closed hands. Release your hands from your eyes. And we're going to make our way down to a lying down position. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. So I believe everybody here knows breath of fire. And breath and fire is that short breath in and short breath out that has a pumping action with the belly. So when you breathe in, you're just like when you're doing deep belly breathing. Let's just do a deep belly breath for practice. Put your hands on your belly. Breathe in and make your belly get round as your belly fills with air. And then as you breathe out, your belly softens and it goes back down. Breathe in, your hands lift and open. There's that deep belly breath. And then breathe out, the belly softens. So this is the same concept for breath of fire. Breathe out. When you're breathing out, but you're pulling the belly in a little bit to cause your navel center to do the action to expel the air in a little bit stronger than the passive inhale. So it sounds something like this. So if you feel comfortable with it, you can just work ahead with me doing this, or you can take a little break if you need to, take a deep breath in and out, and then just pick back up and try again. Okay, so what I would like you to do, I'm going to get my piece of paper, is lying on your back in that same hands behind your head that we did earlier when we were doing our breathing. I called it Venus lock. You interlace your fingers and you put them behind your head. So you're like at the beach holding your head, not your sides, your head. Yes, there you go. Sorry, I was scratching my back. So you feel your shoulder blades opening. Don't squinch them together back there. Try to soften the shoulder blades so you're not opening your chest at the expense of your shoulder blades. If that ever hurts, obviously adjust to make it right for your shoulders. And please start breath of fire. So you're breathing in and out and in and out. Let me just turn on the music now, get a little music. Remember, on the out, you're pulling your belly in. Causes this breath to be out, 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 out. Yes, keep going. It's a little bit of a long stretch, so just keep up with a good time. Do your best to keep up. If you feel like you're faltering and you need to take a breath, no trouble. Take a breath and just join right back in on that breathing again. The music has a good rhythm for a good breath. Just about 30 seconds more. Keep going. Helping to increase your lung capacity. Now please open your legs to about 3 feet apart. So your legs are spread open. We have another minute now of this. Keep going. Your legs are open.
bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. I am.
Keep going. 30 seconds.
I am bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. I am.
Okay, you're going to take a deep breath in and lift your wide legs up about 60 degrees. Straight up if you can. Straight up if you can. One leg at a time if you need to. Only 60 degrees, not all the way up. 60 degrees up. Hold your breath there for 20 seconds. Still only got 10 more seconds left. You're doing awesome. If you need to switch your legs now because we're halfway there. We're going to do that again, so bring your legs down. Slow as possible. Sorry, gave you a late cue on that one. Breathe in, lift your legs one more time. One leg or two legs, I'll tell you when we're halfway there. 60 degrees, not too high. 60 degrees. Yeah, good job. Hold it. If you're doing half a leg, you can switch now because we held the other one longer the last time. So we'll switch and do the longer this time. You're doing awesome. And now as slow as molasses. Bring your legs down, down, down. As slow, slow, slow. And once you get down there, release your arms. Bring them right down by your sides. And just let yourself rest. Go back into that mantra. You can hear it right here in the song. I am bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. I am bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Wonderful. We're going to move on now. You're going to bring your knees to your chest. Venus lock, holding your knees together if you can. And now you're going to try to lift your head and bring your nose to your knees. And we have 1 minute of breath of fire here. So it's only a minute, so don't give up. Really powerful breath of fire. Don't crisscross your feet. Keep going. You're doing awesome. Just 30 seconds more. Keep going. You've got it. Beautiful. Keep that strong, beautiful belly pumping breath. Cleansing, cleansing, cleansing. Take a deep breath in. Try to hold everything up. Pull everything as tight as you possibly can. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly as molasses, release to a lying down position. Let everything go. And please, once again, go to sleep. Just relax and listen. That pose really helps with your digestion, which if your digestion is sluggish and slow, it can lead to a feeling of unwellness. It can lead to illnesses. So that type of pose really helps the apana, which is the energy that's housed in our lower abdomen and our digestion area. That is about expelling. We talk about prana a lot of time and chi. That's the in. And apana is the out. Can you hear me, Maddie? Okay. So you can now, I think now would be good to roll to one side to slowly bring yourself up to a seated position. So you can roll over and curl up on your side for a moment and then push yourself up. Well, great. So you're going to sit on the floor with your legs out straight and your arms behind you like this. So you're like, your arms are helping you and your legs are out straight in front of you. They're not bent. They can be resting out straight there. And what you're going to do is let me explain it first before you do it. I'm going to make sure I read it correctly. Brace yourself in the back with your arms. So you have like a 60-degree angle. I guess 60, I should look up why. 60 is an important angle for this set of exercises. So 60 degrees, you're going to have your eyes open, but you're going to let your head fall back so you can look up at your ceiling. We're going to do a breath of fire, and you're also going to try not to blink. Deb, you can even lean against your chair and put your whole back against your chair, Deb. That chair, no, the cushiony chair. Just lean up against that and lean back and put your head back like that. You might be able to find that more comfortable for you. Use what you got. Yeah, how does that work? Is that good? It's all right. So you're looking up at the ceiling. You're trying not to blink. You're going to let your eyes water. You're going to endure the pain. No, don't do that. But 1 minute of breath of fire, head hanging back, eyes open, stare at one thing up above you and go for it now. In and out, nice and strong, breath of fire. Keep staring. Look where your nose is. Don't wrench your eyeballs. Maddie, you could even do it with one hand, if that helps a little. 30 seconds. Keep going. You're doing beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Zip up your root lock. Pull in your anus, sex organs, belly. Pull it up into your side of yourself. Don't lift your body. Just lift from the inside. Yeah, the inside is lifting up like you're squeezing your inner core. And then release that muscle and slowly roll yourself back down to a lying down position. Sally, you can release that now. Are you frozen, Sally? Oh, there you go. You look like you were frozen. I was like, okay, you can let it go, Sally. We have one. This is a little bit of an interesting exercise. So what you need to do is using your shoulders to lift your arms to reach straight up to the ceiling. So breathe in and lift your arms up like you're a zombie. But you're using your shoulders to get there. Now spread your fingers wide. Crush your fingers into a fist. Pull like you're pulling the heaviest elephant towards your chest. Pull, bend your elbows. Pull, pull, pull. All your strength. And when you get as far as you can, when you get to your chest, you're going to breathe out. Let's do that again. Using your shoulders. Breathe in. Lift up. Stretch your fingers wide. Curl them into fists. Now pull. Pull with all your strength. Pull strong. Use your muscles in your arms. Clench your fist. Clench your face. When you keep going until you can't do it anymore, pull it all the way in and breathe out. And one more time. Last time. Breathe in. Up. Stretch. Curl. Pull. Go for it. Just do your most that you can. Keep going. Keep going. Don't give up. You're shaking and shimmering. You're getting rid of everything. You're clearing all the blockages. Roar! Make an angry face even. Be okay. It's okay to be angry. Go. And release your arms by your side. And immediately we're going into 1 minute of breath of fire. Go. Breath. Right there. Arms stretched out by your side. Legs stretched out. Just go for it. 1 more minute of breath of fire. This is the last set. But it's not the end, so. Keep going, just a little more. Okay, take a deep breath in. And lift your belly up like you're a bridge, but don't lift her off your feet. Like just lift up your tummy like you're trying to slide your hands under your back. So just lift from the shoulders all the way to the heels. You're trying to lift that part of your body up. Hold it up there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let your arms go by your side. And once again, just listen as you rest. Let your hands be by your sides, the palms facing up. If you can, your legs are out straight and your feet are flopped to the side. Whatever feels right for your body. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Can't see everybody, but maybe lying down with the feet together and the knees bent open. Whatever works for your body. And now you can begin by adding small movements to your fingers and your feet, moving on to your wrists and ankles, shoulders, spine, knees, kind of like, moving around like you're kind of dancing to wake up right in your back. You can do a little cat stretch to the side or a little side stretch, drop your knees over to one side and just get a little twist going. Stretch your arms over your head and reach at the same time that you're twisting and feel like a big letter S. Taking that deep breath in. Oh, yeah, and the other side whenever you're ready. And then as you're ready, you'll roll over to one side to push yourself up, or you'll rock and roll to come to a seated position. And then with whatever you call graceful, you're going to continue to move yourself up to a standing position. So moving yourself to stand as gracefully as you can. As you can, as is, as is. So something that I've been working a lot on in my own practice that makes it just something that I like to share with other people is this series of movements that switches the breathing pattern. So when we were doing our rock and roll position, when we were doing this earlier on, we were breathing in when we lifted our chest up, and we were breathing out when we rolled back, right? But in these exercises, I want you to breathe in when your knees are bending and you're going down. And then as you breathe out is when you're going to come up to your toes. So it's going to be a little counterintuitive, but it offers a very different sensation. So just for a moment, while you're here, arms are by your side, breathe in and put your energy in your heels. So your knees will be soft. Don't try to stand too straight. And then as you breathe out, allow your energy to rock towards your toes. So you're just rocking, you're not going up and down, you're just feeling the sensation of breathing in at your heels, maybe your knees are bending a little, you're sitting, and breathing out, we kind of rock forward. So we feel like as if when we're breathing in, we're sinking down to the bottom of the ocean. And then as we breathe out, it's like we're pushing with our feet to shoot out from the bottom of the sea. See how that feels very different? Try it the other way for a moment. Try breathing in when you go to your toes and breathing out when you sink back down. Breathing in when you rock up makes you feel very light, like you're just going up. There's less connection to the foot. And then breathe out as you're going back. And now switch it one more time. You're staying here where you are. Take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, push to come up. You see how that feels different? There's a very subtle difference. You should play with that. I really love that. I love it. So you should do it too. I'm actually just going to turn this music on. Open up my camera a little bit. Shut this down. I'm sorry. Close. Okay. So we're going to do a step that we've done before where we breathe in. Oh, sorry. We lift our arms up and we float our arms down. Right? It's like a gentle breeze of wind. Right? So we roll our arms from shoulder to elbow to wrists to fingers. And then shoulders, elbows, wrists. So have a nice curve in your arm. I'm going to turn to the side. So when I breathe in, woo, comes up. The hand flips a little bit at the top. And then my shoulders tell the motion. And I'm going to bend my knees as my hands go down. See how I'm sitting straight down, not pulling my chest forward. Push up. Push, 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 push. Arms are only going to Frankenstein. They're not going above the head. And breathing. Oh, sorry. No breathing yet. Down. So I bend and sit. I push and lift. So we'll start with an inhale here. Inhale down. Exhale up. Down, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. This time when I exhale, I'm going to roll up onto my toes. So I'm lifting my heels off the ground. And then as I breathe in, my heels come down, my arms come down. Breathe out. Push with your feet. Lift your body up as you breathe out. Sink back down as you breathe in. One more time. Breathe in up. Oh, shoot. Sorry. And breathe in as your hands come down. And breathe out, hands to your side. Breathe in up the center. And breathe out. Clearing, clearing. Let's do another one of those clearing breaths. Breathe in. And out. One more. So now when our arms come up, we're going to push them forward, and then we're going to pull them back. We'll push them forward, and we'll pull them back. Push them forward, and pull them back. Push forward, up onto the toes. Pull back, heels down, breathe in. Breathe out, push. Breathe in. Breathe out, push. And in. One more, breathe out, push. Breathe in. Hands down as you breathe out. One clearing breath in. And a clearing breath out. Next one, we hold our hands down. We lift our hands up. We bring them to our chest, but this time when we breathe in here, we're going to breathe out and open our arms and breathe out. Sorry, no heels yet. Pardon me. And back in. Breathe in. Breathe out, push and open. Breathe in. Breathe out, push and open. Like you have the back of your hands trying to hold two mountains from crushing you. And breathe in. And now add the toes. Breathe out, rise up on your toes, arms pressing open. And back in as you breathe in. Breathe out. And in. And out. And in. One more time. Out. And in. Hands release going down. One clearing breath in. And a clearing breath out. The last one, I'm just going to come up a little bit closer. After we pick up from the bottom and we spin our hands, they're going to come to our shoulders, like we're holding two plates, one above each shoulder. And then we'll extend our arms to straight, and then they'll come back to the shoulders. Okay? So we start here. Our hands are beneath us. We are lifting our energy. Lift, 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 lift. Breathe in. Flip your palms. Arms are down. Breathe out. Push straight up. And breathe in. Oh, nope. Yes, breathe in. Knees bending. Breathe out. Pushing. Breathe in. Sinking. Breathe out. Pushing with energy. Push and push something. Use your shoulders. Here's our last set with the toes. Breathing in. Hands down. Breathing out. Press up on your toes. Breathe in. Sinking down. Breathe out. Press up into your toes. Breathe in. This is our last one. Breathe out. Press, press, press up onto your toes. Breathe in. Your heels and your hands come down. Pivoting down. One clearing breath in. And a clearing breath out. And just stand for a moment and maybe notice if you feel sensations of tingling. They won't be there forever. Just notice. I feel a lot in my fingers and hands right now. Like I feel like a lot of sensation on the palms of my hands. You may feel it there. You may feel it elsewhere. You may feel it, yeah. Okay, so we're going to put our arms up like we're a goalpost. We're just going to do some twisting. So my body's twisting and that heel is coming up on that far side, right? And then I put that heel down and I turn to the other side. I'm going to turn some music on. So there you go. You're going on your own. You're going side to side. Let me get a little music on. Whoop, whoop. There you go. Breathing in one way, breathing out the other way. Breathing in one way and breathing out the other way. Side to side, twisting. It's like you're a deer, those are your antlers, and you're looking in one direction, and then you're looking in the other direction. And now lowering your arms like you're skimming the water. Maybe getting a little bit more of a twist in your waist now. Still lifting up that opposite heel. Gentle breathing, whatever's natural, nothing forced. And now let your hands start to hit your body. You can release your heels so that you're just pushing side to side. And you're letting your arms flop onto your belly and your lower back. Knees are relatively straight, like they're not collapsing. They're not rigid, but your hips are straight ahead there, other than the little twisting. And now moving that arm up to the lung point up here. And I even use a little fist. And then the back, it's hitting in my back a little bit. So my arm in the back is hitting here. So one arm is doing the front and one arm is doing the back. Yeah, use both arms, yep. Let your head go gently side to side with that. And then back down to your belly. And now don't move your head, just let your arms go. But leave your head straight. So your head is forward, facing whatever is forward for you. And slowly bringing that down, slower and slower. And releasing your arms down. I'm going to explain the breathing pattern for the next little, it's called, I was just reminded of it today, and then I realized when I was practicing it that I remember doing this. It's called the breath of joy. So we started with breath of fire. We need to light our fire to be able to find our joy. So now we're going to do breath of joy. The breathing pattern is you'll breathe in 1/3 of the amount that you can breathe in. Then you'll breathe in for the second breath in will be the second third that you can breathe in. And then the third breath will be your final full breath. And then you're going to release. And we're going to be using, we'll just do this for a moment before we start. We'll do what's called throwing out the trash. So we stretch our arms up tall. Breathe in, right? And then as we breathe out, we do one double bounce. Bounce, bounce, and back to center. Right? So we don't do right now we just do single. So we breathe in, open your chest, and breathe out. Yeah. So that bounce looks like this from the side. Sit down, sit down. Sit down, sit down. Yeah, good. Keep doing that a little bit more. I like that little bouncing you're working with. That's good. And we could certainly make it happen repeatedly. Just keep going up and down. So let your bottom sink down, sink down, sink down, sink down, sink down, sink down, sink down. And the arms, if you just let them hang there, don't try to do the arms. Just let the arms do. They're going to do something if you're bouncing up and down on your knees. All right, take the break on that. I don't want to overdo it. So what happens is, first our arms come up here, like in front of us, like we did earlier when we were doing our stretching. Then our arms open up wide. Then they scoop back down and they go up above your head. And then you do one double bounce. All right, so if we add that with the third breath, it would be 1/3 of the breath, 1/3 of the breath, or 2/3, final breath, and now a big release. Let's try it with a single. This does repeat, like we'll be doing this over like as a constant, but let's try it one more time this way. I'm gonna take off your sweatshirt now. All right, so 1/3 in, 1/3 in, final third in, release. So let me show you what it looks like as a continual motion. Up, out, up, and down, and up, out, up, and down, and up, out, up, and down. Halfway, open, all the way, down, up, open. It's like you're conducting a huge orchestra. And down, halfway, open, up, and down. Okay, I'm going to add one more element. When we do that down, that exhale, we're going to say, ha! Like, ha! You can't get me, ha! World, I'm going to stay strong. All right, so it looks like this. 1/3, 1/3, 3/3, ha! In, up, ha! 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 You gotta have a smile on your face. Ha! Come on, a few more. Ha! Ha! Cut through all the crap. Ha! Ha! 3 more. Ha! Ha! 1 more. Ha! Shake out your legs. Shake out, shake everything out, shake everything out, shake everything out. I'm going to turn on the music again. Keep shaking everything. Shake, shake, shake. Shake up and down. Leave your feet flat on the floor right now, like you're pushing up and down on your feet, but your feet are stuck to the floor. So it's just causing like everything. Your knees are wobbling, your chest, your shoulders. Darn it. Keep going. Now try to like land on your heels, like go up on your toes and drop your heels down. So you're like knocking your bones. Legs are relatively straight. You can go fast and slow. Let your arms go, your jaw. Okay, so now it's like we're marching, but we're only using our heels. I'm standing. Hands on hips. Really push it down there, like you're trying to rumble your floor. And how about just the toes? And how about we switch, like heel, heel, toe, toe. Heel, heel, toe, toe. Heel, heel, toe, toe. And up to speed, that would look something like this. Heel, heel, toe, toe. Heel, heel, toe, toe. And we could even go something? And I want you to open and close the toes. Like it's your hand. You can even do your hand at the same time. Squint, like make a fist, Maddie, and open the fingers. Fist open, fist open, fist, no, like this, look. Like this, Maddie. Yeah, the same foot and the same hand. I've never done a dual. I usually try to do this separately, but all right, try the other side. Keep going. And now put that foot down and pick up the other foot and get swirling around and doing the ankle. Even your hand. Like you're stirring the soup with your hand. How about the other way? Really loosen up that wrist and that ankle. Try the other side. Try to let the whole wrist and like the arm is telling the wrist to go. Try the other direction. It's like a ballerina. Good, and put that foot down, shake your legs, shake your arms. Interlace your fingers and put them faced like you're going to the ground. Once again, it's a 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Think about what is 1/3 of the distance that you could bend over. I don't know how far you can bend over all the way. Think about what that is for yourself. Think about what that is for yourself and allow yourself to drop 1/3 of the way down to what would be your full extent. Then you'll go 2/3 of the way. And then in the final part, don't do it right now. The final part of this exercise, you'll go down to 1/3. All the way down, but not right yet. Hold on, Maddie, come back up. All right. So breathe in, bring your hands down to 1/3. Swish yourself over to the left, let your tail go towards the right, and all the way over to the right. Drop your head down, look at your hands, come back to the center. Drop your next third of the way down as you breathe in. Turn to the left, swish your tail. All the way over to the right as you breathe out, switch your tail. Back to the center. Drop your chin. All the way down to what your whole stretch is. Over to the left, swish your tail. Over to the right, swish it the other way. Breathing out, drop your chin down, look at your hands, release your hands to the floor, and remain in this hanging forward position for another few moments. Your knees can be soft so that your belly is closer to your thighs than farther away. You might even be able to feel your belly on your thighs. Your feet can be slightly apart. They don't need to be right next to each other. Soften your knees a little more so that you can hang a little more forward, like a rag doll. And bending your knees a little bit deeper, you're going to roll yourself up to a standing position. You want to bend them so you can roll up, allowing your head to be last. We'll take a big breath in where we're gathering all that kind of security and the pressing down, the growing of our roots. Feeling that sense of gratitude for our time in our mind and in our body. You're going to put one hand over the other at your belly and bring your feet close together. They don't need to be right next to each other. And we're just going to rest standing. So I want you to feel your weight on the center of your feet. which is that point we've talked about before, which is right under the ball of your foot, where the arch of your foot begins. Feel the evenness of your feet on the floor. Allow your eyes to rest at 9/10, or once again back, looking out with closed eyes through your chin. And we're just going to bring back in our mantra. So we breathe in, we hold our breath. I am bountiful, I am blissful, I am beautiful. Breathe out and hold. Exhale, excel, fearless. And please do that 2 more times. Holding on the inhale and the exhale. We're going to circle our bellies down to the right and up to the left. Down to the right and up to the left. Just that lower belly with our hand around and around, kind of creating warmth from our palms, transposing into our belly. Take a deep breath in. Release with a sigh. Thank you guys so much. Thank you very much.